Welcome back to episode 3 of Pixel to Plate. Now, this is a show where I recreate every single food in Sims 4 and just try my best. Last episode wasn't perfect, so I'm hoping to redeem myself. By the way, if you're new here, hi, my name is Daniela and I'm really excited to be here, for you to be here, because I'm not sure about this, but I'm starting yapping, but yeah, let's see what today's episode will be. Usually these videos have 3 parts. What are the parts? First, I go into Sims and I play with my alter ego. Then the second part is where I actually attempt to cook the recipe. And the third part is the testing and just scoring the food. So let's see what today's episode will be about. Let's go. Okay, we are back in The Sims. Let's see what the third recipe is and let's give it a try. Okay, let's go here. Cook. Pan de Queijo. Okay, I thought every single one of them had this giant of a description. I was like, did I not read them? No, they didn't. Okay, Pao de Queijo. Oh, I think it's something with eggs as well. If I'm right. I don't know. Okay, these are not merely cheese buns. These are the cheese buns to go for. Pao de Queijo, or literally translated to cheese bread. It was an egg. My bad. Is a popular snack and or breakfast food in Brazil. Its origins date to when Minas Gerais cooks replaced the non-existent wheat with starch derived from the cassava shown to them by Tupiquins indigenous groups. This is so much fun, just learning about the food. Good job, Sims. Add that this was grated hard cheese similar to Parmesan later at the end of 19th century. Curiously, this recipe is also widely eaten in northern Argentina and is inexpensive, often sold from street side stands by vendors carrying a heat-preserving container. In Brazil, it is also very commonly found in groceries, supermarkets, and bakeries, and industrialized or freshly made. Enjoy! Okay, let's give it a try. Pao de Queijo. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing it. Genuinely so sorry about that. But let's see how she will make it. I'm so curious about this. I also wanted to give her a chef outfit, but to have a chef outfit, you'd have to have dine out, and I'm not paying $20. Okay, I need to stop yapping because this is so interesting, but I'm not paying $20 to have a pack that's known for being laggy. But okay, so she had some dough. The action is so interesting. Look at that. What is that, oil? This is such a good animation. Like, what? Okay, maybe not drop it on the floor, but you know. Her cooking skills are still not great. Okay, do I need a muffin tray for that? She did. I expected them to be like fried in oil or something. See, they're in the oven. Like over here. Oh, those look stunning. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Let me take a picture. And here we have our third recipe. How exciting is this? The wall's starting to fill very so slightly, but this was such an interesting recipe. Never even heard of it, so I'm super excited for this. So let's try making it. Let's go. So today's episode is about pan de queijo. Queijo? I'm not sure. It's basically cheese bread, and I'm going to follow this YouTube video. I'm going to link it down below. It's in Portuguese, but you can just use Google Translate. I find that using recipes by people that speak the language where the recipe originated is like the best way to go, because this recipe, like The Sims says as well, which I think is fantastic, is from Brazil originally. Like, even this person, he has a segment in the video, like this is by Amo Pao Caseiro, and in the beginning he explains a little bit about the history of the recipe, just what cassava starch is, and what's the difference with like tapioca flour and all of that. So I think it's a fantastic video. He explains everything so well. So I'm going to try my best. Now I did order everything, but he does say that like in the recipe you need 210 grams sour cassava starch and 90 grams sweet cassava starch. I tried my best to look for it, okay? But everything, if you don't know, I live in China. Everything is in Chinese, obviously. I don't speak Chinese. I can't read Chinese. And even on Taobao, where I bought like the cassava starch, I don't know. There's just... First, I struggled between actually getting cassava starch because whenever I looked for it, it just showed me a lot of tapioca, and that's not what I wanted. So I was very careful to actually get cassava starch. So there was that. But even in the video, he says that like the ratio, you can play around with it, or you can just make it fully out of sour cassava starch. Now I don't know what kind mine is, it just says cassava starch, so we'll just go for that, okay? And the rest of the ingredients are pretty easy. I did buy Parmesan cheese just for this, but the regular cheese that I'm going to use is this one, the one I used for my what is that called? Damn it. For my grilled cheese recipe. I don't know what's wrong with me. Whenever I try to remember the name grilled cheese, I just forget it. But this is the one I'm going to use. Again, cheese is not readily available in China. People just don't eat it. It's so difficult to find. You have to buy everything online, and even online, it's not everything because they have to be imported, the majority of things, and it's crazy. I just hope there won't be a lot of recipes in The Sims with cheese because I'm so over it. I'm so over it. But without further ado, let's get into it and let's actually start cooking this. Now, the first thing he says that I have to do is put my oven to 210 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, neither do I care. And now let's follow the recipe. Okay, so I need 300 grams of cassava starch. This one here, I have 1 kilogram. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I have it now. I need 1/4 teaspoon salt. Also, The Sims cook this recipe in muffin trays, which I don't fully understand why, because like no video I saw ever use muffin trays. So that was quite peculiar. 1/4. And now I'm going to put this aside, and I need 180 grams milk with 45 oil, any oil. I'm supposed to boil this until the milk covers the oil. It'll be like around 5 minutes, something like that. Next step says that I need 180 of cheese. Like in the time the milk comes to heat and boils a bit, I need 180 of cheese. Mine is already grated. And I need 30 grams of Parmesan, which I will grate right now. Now that this is boiling, let's take this. I'm basically supposed to scald the starch so that it becomes more like gelatinous and is able to absorb more liquid. That's the science I got behind it. So let's use this because mine doesn't have a proper handle. Just mix it up. I hope this is fine. Oh yeah, it's becoming gelatinous. But it doesn't look like it's enough. Is this how it's supposed to be? She does say that you can add more milk like when you cool this a bit. Okay, let me just... Ooh, okay. This is such a strange consistency. Okay, I'm going to let this cool for a little bit. Then I need to add 1 egg into it, and then I can add a little bit more milk if I need to, because he added more milk afterwards too, and he said that he should have added more just to make it a little stickier. So in the meantime, while this cools slightly so my egg doesn't boil, doesn't cook when I put it, I'm going to grate my Parmesan. 33 grams of Parmesan have gone into this. Now let's mix the egg and then add some more milk as well. This is my dough. It looks so similar to his, if I can say so myself. Now I'm going to add some more milk, more than he did, because he said he added 10 milliliters, but he should have added like 20. Of course, it like depends on your flour, humidity, all of that, but let's just follow what he says and make like a stickier dough. My dough looks so good right now. Can you see that? Can you see that? It just looks so good. Please don't mess this up. I don't know if this is supposed to be like so tough, because he said soft, but I don't understand how you could possibly make this soft. But it is a lot stickier. Like, see, it's sticky now. Okay, I think this is good. Now let me add the cheese and mix everything in, because I really don't want to mess this up. I'm really hopeful. Okay, this is the bowl I have right now. It won't be perfect circle because there's cheese and it's quite sticky. So what I'm going to do now is measure how much this is and then divide that by 12, because he says this should make like 12 bowls, and then roll them up with a bit of oil and just try my best. But so far I'm so optimistic. It looks so good. It's a method I'd never tried before. Flour, well, starch I've never used, so I'm so excited. I'm having so much fun, honestly. I have roughly 750 grams of dough, which divided by 12 is 62.5 grams, which is almost exactly like his, and I am so hyped because he was like, I'm gonna make mine 63 grams a bowl, and I'm so excited. So let me get some oil, roll these into little balls, and then put them in the oven. I'm so excited. This is the size they should be. Now I'm gonna roll them. And this is how they are. Ignore my super oily hands, but look at this. Okay, let's do 11 more of these. 4 centimeters apart from each other. I'm back. Had to take a slight intermission because my memory card got full, so I had to save everything to my laptop, but now I'm back and I finished rolling all of these and they look exactly like the ones in the video. This rarely happens. So I'm so proud of myself. Look at these. So proud. Okay, now I'm supposed to put them in the oven for 30 minutes at 210 degrees. And then I'll be back with you. I mean, I'm so excited, so excited. The dough is in, now we wait. These are out of the oven. They look amazing. I accidentally left them for like 5 minutes more. Or was it more than 5 minutes? I left them more accidentally, but they still look amazing. And I do feel like leaving them a bit more just made them a little better, because my oven isn't that strong. I don't think it reaches the temperature it tells me that it reaches. So these is what these look like. So I think now they also cooled for like 3 minutes. Because once again, my memory card filled up, so I had to clear it up. It's an issue. I will have to get another one. But besides that, let's try it out. The video said to eat them hot, because that's when they're the best. So they did slightly cool down. This is what it looks like. Do you see that? And it is a little toasty at the bottom. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be, but it's not burnt. It's just cooked. It's not burnt, I promise. It's not grilled cheese situation all over. So this is what it looks like. I'm so excited. I feel so proud of myself. You have no idea. Also, it's getting so dark. It's criminal. It's 4:48 p.m. This is how dark it's getting. Ridiculous. But anyway, so it's time for the taste test, the best part of the video. I'm just gonna eat them like this. Let me break them apart. Oh, look at that cheese pool. See? This is what it looks inside. steam is coming out. You cannot see it, but steam is coming out. Do you see that? The inside looks so beautiful. I don't even know how to describe it. It's so fluffy but oily and pillowy, and I mean it's both from the oil and the cheese, and it's just, the outside is so crispy, like you can tell. But let's try it and see. These are dangerous. They're so good. The outside is very crispy, the inside is like very soft and chewy. And if you ask me what this is made of, cassava starch is not an ingredient I would ever name. But this is amazing. Oh my god. The man in the video at the end said to like prepare a cup of coffee and eat this hot. And I'm like, I'm just gonna make myself some tea and eat, like, hopefully not all of them in one go, because these are amazing. Oh my god, thank you Sims, thank you men in the video. These are so good. I love them so much. It's definitely making these again, 100%. Oh my god. Brazilians know what they're about. This is amazing. The cheese, such a good cheese flavor. Okay, so if I were to give these a score, it's gotta be 10 out of 10. I was debating like 9 something, no, it's 10 out of 10. They're amazing, they're so good. I can see myself eating the whole tray. If these were made at a bakery nearby, so I wouldn't have to do all the work, would 100% buy them every time I pass by. Now, one thing like the recipe, so easy to make, because I was saying like if someone else made it, but it's not even that difficult to make. It's extremely simple. The ingredients, very simple, as long as you have cheese, like an egg, milk. The only thing that's different, at least for me, that I don't use in regular like cooking is cassava starch. But when I bought it, it's not that expensive. It's just the hassle of finding it. I didn't combine 2 different ones. I just used one, like the same thing, and they turned out amazing. So the recipe is so easy. You can also make the dough, and instead of like baking it immediately, you can also freeze them, and like you can't get better than that. These are amazing. 100% recommend. Please check out the video in the description, in the link. You'll understand. Check out the link in the description where the recipe is. It is in Portuguese, but again, you can use the translator in the it's like I can't speak. You can use the translator in the subtitle thing, and you can also like he lists the ingredients in the description, so you can take that and put it into Google Translate or whatever translator you use, and it will immediately give them to you. The process is so easy, so please make these. Again, so happy that I did, and this was today's episode 3 of Pixel to Plate, and it was a resounding success. So I can't wait for next time. If you liked it, please give it a like. Please comment below if you've ever had this recipe before. If you did, or you know something about it, please let me know if I did something wrong, or if there's something I should adjust or make different. And if you didn't, please try it. So good, I promise. And please consider subscribing. I have a whole series. This is just episode 3. I plan on doing everything, and there's so many exciting new recipes that I just cannot wait. So I'll be loved to have you here again, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.